Hello from Sweden and welcome to this reading, the absolute most important message for you now. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We are also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile number 1 with the Stag. We have pile number 2 with the Hawk. And we have pile number 3 with the Bear. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps. And I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile number 1 and welcome to your reading. So the absolute most important message for you now, we are going to see what that is together. You felt drawn to the Stag. It also says earth element, and the number 7. And then we have this very beautiful Stag. It is autumn in the background here as well. And in some parts of the world, we are heading towards the autumn equinox on the 22nd of September. So maybe that is significant. So let's just keep the Stag here in the corner because we're going to take one of these cards. We're going to take a couple of your tarot cards. We're going to take 2 chakra cards. We're going to start with those messages and then we'll continue with some oracle cards that I have prepared. So what is the absolute most important message for pile number 1? That's the 1. 2 chakra cards. Yeah, look at them coming out. I have to take my sweater off. I am burning. My Kundalini is going crazy these days, eclipse season. Yeah, so okay, let's see. A couple of tarot cards also coming out fast. We have 4. Yeah, let's start with these 4. Okay, so let's see what we got here. First of all, I want to say the Stag here feels like a powerful leader, a leader that lets his heart lead the way. And I heard this already yesterday when I was preparing the reading. With the Stag, let your heart lead the way. Something with being a leader, and letting the heart lead the way. Yeah. Freedom of choice. Your choices are yours to make. Don't allow others to make your choices for you. And it's interesting that we have a number 2 here. I don't know if the author thought about that, but maybe you have 2 different choices, or number 2 makes me think some type of crossroad. And look at the colors here as well. Once again, see how they blend together. This beautiful forest, autumn, fall colors here coming out, and also the green here. And I said, let your heart lead the way. So maybe there's a choice that you need to make. I'm getting like a message. I'm going to say the message and then we'll see if it fits with the rest of the reading, because I do feel like you can go anywhere you want. You can do anything that you want. Be sure that this is what your heart wants. If you let your heart lead the way, you cannot go wrong. And you will see as you go that the path will open up and unfold for you. There's something magical with the forest here. And also with fall, autumn, it's a very peaceful season actually, yeah. I've done some polls here on my channel and every time, you know, fall season wins over the most, being the most favorite season. So there's something very peaceful here with the choices that you're making. As long as you make choices from your heart, nothing can go wrong. That's what I hear. And also things will unfold on your path that will reassure you that you are supported. Because the heart cannot make the wrong choices. The heart cannot make the wrong choices. And also the stag is very intuitive. So intuitively using the heart to lead the way. 10 of Pentacles, look at this. Okay, let's see. Let's dive into the tarot cards. We have 10 of Pentacles. We have 6 of Pentacles. we have Judgment. Yeah, something with like, I see this wonderful. Yeah, I see you moving in, like you are the stag here. This is you. And you're intuitive, you are psychic, you're letting your heart lead the way, you're making magical, something with making magical, life-changing choices for yourself. And I do feel every time I want to like raise my voice, because I do that a lot in my readings because of energies, and I feel like I want to like calm it down. So there's like, and the stag is very sensitive, intuitive, heart-based creature. And I do feel like this is you, but the stag is also leader. It knows who it is, and it knows what it should do to survive and to thrive, with the 10 of Pentacles, to thrive. So there is like there seems to be a very, very, very beautiful path ahead for you. With Judgment here as well, yeah. This is something is really changing with you and your life. And as long as you follow your intuition and your heart, with the 6 of Pentacles, you will see that life will support you on this path. Life will support you in this almost new way of being. What's the last card? The Lovers. This is perfect because the Lovers is connected to the zodiac sign Gemini, but the Lovers is all about choices, good choices, loving choices. The choices that you make today creates tomorrow. The choices that you make today creates tomorrow. I don't see any negative thinking here. I only see intuition. I see psychic sensitivity. I see higher connection. I see confidence here. And I see you being unapologetically following the rhythm of your own drum, so to say. Because I think that's the way you say it. And I see how that is so right for you to do that. I see prosperity here on this path with the 10 of Pentacles. I see you laying new foundations. I see you being supported here with the 6 of Pentacles. I see you getting back everything that you have given. I see you having more to give as well. More joy, more happiness, more abundance. With Judgment here, I see a very beautiful change. Yeah, I see a very beautiful change, almost like with the Judgment and the Lovers here. It's like almost like a holy change. Yeah, like a very holy change here. And there's not a card, there's no harshness here. No harshness at all. It's like you let go of the harshness. Leave any harshness behind you and step into the wonders of your free will. You have a free will. You can go wherever you want. Yes, there's destiny. Yes, there is divine will, but we also do have free will. And using this, there's something with you're being called to do something, and your heart knows the answers. And the more you embrace that, and the more you go after it without fear, but with this embracing love of this new you, it's like almost like there's a whole new you being born. I see you stepping into the wonders of life almost. And once again, the more you embrace it, the more aligned you're going to be. The more aligned, the more you resist. I don't see any resistance here actually. So maybe you're like fully embracing this. I feel softness. I feel confidence. And I see no enemies. Yeah, I see no, you have no enemies here. Nothing. This is just soft. It's just you and nature. It's you and Mother Nature. It's you and your creator. It is you and your heart. It is you and the good, very nice choices that you're making for yourself here. The very loving choices that you're making. Right choices. Something with right choices. Earth. Grounded. Very grounded. And yeah, with fall here coming out, the colors are in both cards here. It's like this, if there is any type of release, it is very gentle with the Judgment here. A very gentle, soothing release here. Like something, like there's something holy going on. Yeah, I keep getting that, like something holy going on. We have service. Wow, this is so interesting. Oops, sorry. With the sacral chakra, with service, because the Six of Pentacles is the card of generosity and service. If we look at the card here, there's a rich man giving to the poor. Giving to the poor. And he's holding a scale here that is balanced. Yeah, because giving, we need to both give and receive to maintain that balance. But it's pretty interesting that we also got service here. And the sacral chakra, because somehow it feels there's no, like you let go of some negative thinking here, pile number one. It's like it's not here. But we have the sacral chakra, which is the emotions, and we have orange once again fall colors. So if you are in the part of the world where you're heading towards the autumn equinox, that could be very significant, but it could also be the spring equinox. If you're living in the other part of the world, could also be. Now we are shifting seasons, so it could be that this is happening right now. So the sacral chakra is connected to emotion. So you're becoming more connected with your emotional world and your heart. And there's something, it's like you have been nurturing yourself, and you have been nurturing your dreams, and you have been somehow taking care of yourself and maybe even others. And it's like all this are coming back to you. It's creating a lot of love and support on your path. Creation. I said creating, and then we got creation. So look at this. This is the crown chakra. Creation. And here you are in nature again, communicating with the tree. Yeah, creation. The wonders of life, something magical, something mystical is happening with you and with your life. There is a more gentle, nurturing energy around you and within you. Hope. Archangel Phanuel is granting you the faith and strength you need during this time. Service and hope. I wonder if you're also going to help others in some way. Bringing them hope, bringing them healing. Yeah, it could be that could be something that's going to happen along your path. And I just saw the back side of the tarot deck, and somehow, when I saw the stag, I wanted to use this tarot deck because it felt like this very royal. We have the gold cross, and we have the pink red rose. This is a pretty famous Rider-Waite deck, and I felt like this is really, it suits the energy here. There's something holy. There's something royal. There's something connected to the rose. There's something with healing. There's something with helping others. But there's also something that is happening with you. You are more whole. You are more healthy. You're more saintly almost, service, when we are serving people like this or helping people, there is something, there are good, what is it called? Good qualities that are being created within us. So you have nurtured yourself, and you're just it feels like you're becoming a softer, softer. You are becoming softer or more loving, and your life is becoming softer and more loving. In my readings, the last long time, there has been a lot of negativity coming up, cutting cords and these type of people and that type of people. And here there's nothing. So it seems like maybe you healed something with your heart here. Nurture yourself, heal the heart. Here it seems like it's done, and now you're kind of following this, almost your heart's call to create something. Heart's call, we have crown chakra. Higher calling comes from the crown chakra, of course. So you're called to create something here. You're helping. You're very strongly in touch with Mother Nature. Signs. Yeah, look at this. A lot of signs. Yeah, you're getting a lot of signs on what to do here. I love these cards. I was so happy I could use them today. The little frogs. Today is filled with infinite potential and possibility. Today is filled with infinite potential and possibility. Wow, that word didn't want to stick. But yeah, things are opening up for you now, pile number one. Yeah, I feel like doors are opening up for you. Judge in a very easy way. There's no, once again, see no harshness here. I see no struggle here. And I keep feeling like you have entered the stag energy, or you are entering the stag energy. Maybe this is telling you to keep the hope here, because it seems like you're entering the stag energy, where you let go of a chunk of this, or you let go of negative thinking. You stop thinking negative about yourself, about your life, about others, maybe. And you have mastered your psychic sensitivity, because when the psychic sensitivity is not mastered, it's actually a very difficult gift. To be an empath, it's very difficult, actually, if you haven't mastered it. Because we sense everything, we feel everything, and it's draining us. It's triggering us and all these things. Very difficult. But here it seems like with the stag, beautiful, royal. Yeah, this is something knight. Yeah, isn't this like a knight here? Like the knight, I don't know, the knights of Avalon. What Avalon came up strongly here, and Merlin. Do you have a connection to Avalon and Merlin? Seems like you do. Something with the saintly order, or the knights, or the magicians. Yeah, it's coming up here. So you're awakening, pile number one. You're also awakening, definitely you are awakening healing abilities, psychic abilities, intuitive abilities, telepathic abilities. There's a lot of abilities awakening, and you're meant to use this. There is a call here. You are meant to use this to be of some kind of service to Gaia, to the plants and the trees. To other humans, however this resonates for you. There's a lot of signs leading the way, and a lot of doors opening for you. The most important message for you, pile number one, is to embrace your natural psychic sensitivity, that you are a heart-based creature. Get rid of those negative negative thoughts and negative self-talk. You don't need to do anything, but it's a good advice to focus on the heart. Once again, with the heart leading the way of all the choices that you make, nothing can go wrong. And also, you also need to know that you're highly supported on this path. Your gifts are meant to unfold, unlock, activate, be downloaded. Even new gifts or kind of like an upgrade to your gifts because you're meant to use them also to do some type of good in the world. Express your emotions. Speak from your heart. Oh, this is wonderful. Speak from your heart and be free. Look at this beautiful blue here. Speak from your heart and be free. Yeah, the heart is the key, and also the emotions, because we have a lot of the chakra of feelings is the sacral chakra, and also this is where creativity is, and sexuality and intimacy. So sacral chakra is a very important chakra, and many of us has blockages there. If any type of relationships that you had that was difficult, we have a lot of junk in the sacral chakra. So it seems to be something with also purifying the sacral chakra and really getting in touch with your feelings again, and not the triggered feelings, but kind of like the pure energy of the sacral chakra. Express your emotions. Express your emotions and speak from the heart and be free. Let's do 3 last cards, I think. Oh, that's the one. 1, 2. I want to take this one on top because I never do. Yeah, usually I take the ones that are sticking out. And yeah, things are changing. Things are changing. Pile number 1. So we have 4. We have 4 of cups. Okay, we have 8 of cups. Look at this. Dissatisfaction. This is great. These 2 together. 4 of cups. Look at this. This is some type of dissatisfaction here. And there's a 4th cup coming from the sky here. This is the call. This is the sign. So you are called to go somewhere. You are called to go somewhere. And the heart knows the way. If you listen to the heart, your intuition, and use your psychic sensitivity, your heart knows where to go. Maybe you need to leave something behind for a while, because this is the card of the seeker. Going on a quest, finding something better, because what was not enough. It wasn't fulfilling. Even the 4 of Cups shows it here, because 4 of Cups shows dissatisfaction and boredom. 8 of Cups shows withdrawal. The seeker withdraws to find what he's seeking for. Maybe he doesn't even know what he's seeking for, but there is something calling, there is something saying, okay, I can't, I need to go. And there are a lot of signs showing the way here as well. And once again, it feels like you're very highly supported. So the path also unfolds as you go. We do have the Tower. That is very interesting. We have Judgment here. And we have the Tower. We want to take 1 more card to clarify the Tower. Can we clarify the Tower? I heard a guy say, it's okay, don't worry so much. Don't worry about the Tower. Yeah, don't worry about the Tower. Yeah, it's okay. So yeah, that's the first message that we're getting. Because, when we get a Tower, we get a little bit worried. We got the Empress here. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, this is a lot of growth here. It's a lot of growth. And when I started reading, if you remember, I said I need to take my sweater off because my body is burning and Kundalini is going crazy again these days. So, and that's intense. I mean, Kundalini rising is extremely intense, especially if you have a deflected rising like I have. And let's not go there. But anyways, it's very common these days that people have a deflected rising because you weren't energetically prepared for it. So anyways, there is an intensity here, but with the Empress here, nurturing here, it's going to be okay. Like the guide says, don't worry about that. It's okay, they say. Maybe you have a tendency to worry and overthink things, and we also get a very clear message here to let that go as much as you can and center and ground yourself in the heart and let your heart be your best friend in your everyday choices that you're making. And there's even big choices, maybe even 2 big choices here that you need to make here, or that you're being called to make. And maybe initially this is going to cause some with the Tower here, maybe initially it's going to cause some discomfort, but the Empress here on top of it is going to give you a lot of positive growth, amazing positive growth with the Empress. This is a very good card to get on the Tower, actually. Yeah, a lot of growth. So there's something also being burned up that doesn't belong in your life anymore. And with that gone, there's a fertile ground and something beautiful. And I think you are the Empress, the Stag and the Empress. Here we have the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine even. I think you are this energy. So a lot of growth is happening, pile number 1. And it's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. Embrace it. Embrace who you are. Embrace who you are becoming. And go follow the signs. Follow the signs and your heart, and nothing can go wrong. Okay, pile number 1, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 1, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. So the absolute most important message for you now, we are going to figure that out together, what that is. You felt drawn to the hawk. Let's just put him here in the corner whilst we prepare the first part of your reading. We're going to take one of these cards. We're going to take a couple of tarot cards. We're going to take 2 chakra cards. We're going to read those messages and then we'll continue with some oracle cards I have prepared. So what is the absolute most important message for pile number 2? And I am a little bit excited for this pile because it felt like the energy shifted. It felt like it had a complete different energy than pile number 1 and 3. And also because I felt drawn to using this deck, which is one of my favorite decks, but I haven't used it in such a long time. So yeah, so that was also fun. So let's see what we got here. What is the most important message for you now? Okay, we're getting a lot of cards. 6 cards. Even the last one. Yeah, this last one just... So you got 7 cards. Okay, that's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's a lot, but let's just go with it. Okay, we are ready. Look at the hawk's... Let's see here. Look at the hawk's eye there. How it's lit. See? That is beautiful. Fire, it says here. And we have a number 8. And then hawk. So it's also connected to the fire element. And it's soaring here over some beautiful mountain tops. Soul searching. Wow, what a perfect card to the hawk actually. Because what is the hawk doing with his eye lit like this, flying over the mountains? Is he soul searching? We have a number 44 as well here. It is time to go within and uncover your true feelings. Oh, you're at a pivotal point. I think you can say that. You are at a pivotal point in your life, pile number 2. Where things are meant now to change in very big ways, big mountains here, and you're flying over them. Somehow your life is meant to change in big ways. You are at a pivotal point. There is something now in your soul's blueprint almost that is unlocking for you. It's time to go within and uncover your true feelings. It's the next stage of your evolution almost. We have the Chariot. We have 10 of Cups. Nice. And we have Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. So the Chariot is also moving here. So there is some type of movement. 10 of Cups, to find your treasure, to find what makes you happy. Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. You're manifesting something new. You're meant to manifest something new. Something that is more satisfying to your soul. Not saying that you're not satisfied with your life now. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. But there seems to be like you have come as far as you can on this path. Now you can't come any further without moving upward. So I keep seeing you're like lifting and something with a pivotal point, and I see something becoming activated almost in your brain cells, because the hawk also, it could be connected to the upper chakras, third eye and the crown chakra, and also soul searching here with some galaxies here. It's time to go within and uncover your true feelings. And the Chariot here also shows like the big movement, and you know, it's a very it wants, and Chariot is connected to the zodiac sign Cancer, so it wants to create something beautiful, because Cancer is also connected to the 4th house, which is about our roots and our home and our environment, you know, at home, the people we have there, and you know, yeah, our roots here. So Cancer wants to create something nurturing and beautiful and loving. 10 of Cups also shows it here, that it's time for something more fulfilling. And maybe your life is fulfilling, but this is like something about expanding it to the next step. Ace of Pentacles is like manifesting something very new. Yeah, very, very new. It's a new seed here with the Ace of Pentacles, but because all the aces are the seed of something new. Should we do these first and then these? Yeah, let's do these two first. Recovery. We have a key, and we have the 3rd eye chakra here. And we talked about the eye here, the key, recovery. Look at this. There's a guide here giving you the key. And here comes the key. But what is recovery, and why is it connected to the 3rd eye? 3rd eye chakra, we can hold attachments. So there seems to be like you also let go of some attachment that you had. Whatever this attachment was, it seems like it was a part of the past. Yeah, the part which you are naturally now outgrowing. So now there is a key and there is a door here also. There's a key and there's a door. There could also be some type of recovery happening here, health-wise, mind-wise, emotionally-wise, or some healing. Something is also happening, yeah, in those areas. And release. We have crown chakra with a release, and we have a lot of graveyards here as well. And there's a rain. So recovery and release. Yeah, there's also you releasing some junk. Yeah, like some junk that you have been carrying. And it has been occupying your mind, because the 3rd eye is connected to the mind, you know, and our visions. But yeah, it's like occupying your mind. And it has brought you maybe fatigue. It has brought you maybe depression, maybe grief, maybe sadness. But there's some junk. Yeah, I keep feeling like there's some junk. There could even be like an habit that you're letting go of. And you're recovering something with like your energy system, something with your chakra becoming healthy. So it's like almost like there's a blockage that you got rid of, or you're getting rid of this junk. Together with this, it's like I really feel like you're going through some type of higher soul activation. And maybe you've gone through many of this, but this is another one. You're at a pivotal point. That's what I hear. I hope that's a word that I can use. Otherwise, you know, I'm using it. You can make fun of that. But yeah, anyways, you're standing there. I see you standing there actually, and it's like, okay, now it's time for the next massive step in my evolution. Yeah, something like that. Next massive step in your evolution. You are releasing something completely here, and you are moving forward in a very fast way, even with the Chariot. And maybe it's a little bit rough at the beginning when you start, because somehow the Chariot here with the 2 wild horses, the black and the white, you know, it feels like it's a little bit like shaky, you know, and yeah, something like that. But it's all it seems like it's all gonna be very, very good. Yeah, very good for you. Let's look at these 3 cards. We have 3 of Cups. Yeah, highly supported as well. And maybe you're moving to a new community. Maybe you're finding like-minded people. Maybe you are collaborating with people or something. But there seems to be something with being supported. 3 of Cups can also be the celebration. So you are celebrating something here. So the Chariot, could even be a move. We have 3 of Wands. Look at this 3-3. Is this another 3? No, King of Swords. Look at this Ace of Pentacles and King of Swords. Wow. So you're moving forward here with a lot of confidence. And King of Swords, Archangel Michael, is definitely with you. You definitely have ascended masters and guides, the ones that you resonate with. are with you, and you know who your closest guides are, because I see them standing next to you very, very close. So some of you really have a very cultivated connection with your guides. So they are coming out very strong here, and you are doing this together like always. So 3 of Wands, bags are packed. The Chariot is also about moving, and the Chariot, maybe somebody's going to live in their van, because the Chariot is about a van or a car. But it could be there is a physical move. There could be that you're traveling somewhere. Yeah, there could be a move, there could be some traveling. Altogether, it all looks great. I would say the thing that's a little bit intense here is the recovery and the release here. Even the fire here with the hawk, but it's good. It's like, there's just like, something is becoming activated. So the junk that's in your energy system, the junk that's in your mind, in your feelings, the blockages, the unhealed parts, they just have to naturally like be pushed out and be processed and go out. And this can be a little bit intense, but that's just the part. This is just a small part, The good thing is here, something is like, you see this loop here, like something with you coming out of a loop. Yeah, something with you coming out of a loop, yeah. And with King of Swords, a lot of clarity here on your path. Like a lot of clarity. With this activation, you know exactly what to do. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles, I'm going to put it here between recovery and release, because we have some space, but also because it's fit here. Because 5 of Pentacles shows the hardship, it shows the struggle, it shows the bad health, it shows the financial struggles, or whatever struggle you have here. And this is, I think, there's a part of what's going on now that has a lot to do with you releasing the junk that's left. And there could even be some very deep-rooted, maybe you have worked a lot with yourself, but it could be some very deep-rooted karma that comes up, some very deep-rooted samskaras or sankaras, which means unprocessed emotional pain that's still stored in your energy system, in the chakras, somewhere in your body, So there seems to be something also being pushed up here, and it's burning up with fire. Could be that some of you are going through some type of Kundalini rising, because, I got that. Yeah, could be that you're going through something like that. And, Kundalini burns a lot of junk with fire. Divine protection. Yeah, here is your guide. Archangel Michael is shielding and protecting you with his light. Look at this. The King of Swords also feels like Archangel Michael, but it also gives me this feeling of clarity. The clarity that you have in your path. The new consciousness with the junk gone here, with your mind clear. Your mind is clear. Your mind is focused. Your mind is here now. It's not clouded by the junk. It's not, there's nothing that drains you. And you are strong. You are powerful. You are connected. And you're protected. I almost feels like you don't need to be protected. But it really feels like something with the path is opened for you now. Like they're singing, yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. I just saw them like almost rolling out the red carpet. It's really time for you to evolve to the next stage. Yeah, this is what they keep on saying over and over again. And when the guides repeat a message, a word, or they show you the same vision over and over again, it's not because they want to annoy you. It is because this is important. So once again, you are at a pivotal point. There is something in your blueprint being activated now. You are ready to evolve to the next stage of your ascension, to the next stage of your life, to the next phase. And there is some old junk, once again, being, and I keep feeling like some very deep-rooted things. And that can be a little bit of an intense release. Don't be scared of the feelings coming out or the external situations that being manifested, because it could be some very easy, I didn't want to say scary, but I said it without thinking. So for some of you, there could be like some challenging things. Let's do one more tarot cards. That's the one. We have Page of Cups. This is good, but it could be something connected to your inner child with the Page of Cups, because the Page of Cups is definitely a very sweet little boy. So it could be something with your inner child. It's also the card of innocence. This is very good. It's going to free you. And it's going to be very nice. Yeah, there's no fear here, actually. I think this is going to be a very deep cleanse. Yeah, very deep cleanse that you're doing. Almost like a very deep energetic detox, physical detox. And if you're called to change something with your diet, if you're called to start taking walks in nature, if you are called to throw away your phone through the window, do it. Yeah, I don't even keep my phone at home anymore. Yeah, I don't even keep my phone at home, and I only I keep my computer, so I keep it in some other place. But yeah, and then I bring it when I need to work, and then I leave it. So it's very nice. Yeah, I've been having this digital detox because I felt very called, and it's just like these days there's just so much that takes our energy through these devices. So this was what I felt called to do. So also listen to what you feel called to do, because of course it's different depending on who you are, what kind of energy you have, what kind of soul you are, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that was just an example. We have meditation. Yeah, maybe you're being called to meditate more. Maybe you're being called to meditate more. Maybe you're being called to rest more. But this meditation and soul searching here, something is like, I think like many of you are going to feel called to detox your life in this way, or in different ways. You're going to be called to detox your life in different ways. And the more you embrace that, this intuitive feeling that you have to do something, to release something, or to start to do something, I think it's going to be much more smoother and easier, this recovery and release part here. Because once again, there's junk that still needs to be released. I will be gentle with myself. Yeah, but be gentle with yourself. Be very gentle with yourself. Listen to that inner voice, because the inner voice is guiding you. You also have your guides. I keep seeing that some of you really have very strong connection with your guides. And it's very nice, beautiful. Yeah, you have a very beautiful connection with your guides. Trust that connection, because they're giving you a lot of great advice. Yeah, you have great guides, it seems. Attend to your spiritual needs. Create a more prosperous life. Wow, this is great. Your reading is so coherent, pile number 2. Attend to your spiritual needs. Be gentle with yourself. Meditation, soul searching, releasing something. Vision is clear. King of Swords, path is clear here. A new life here. A new upgrade. Your soul's evolution. With the Ace of Pentacles, a new seed here. This is great. Yeah, you're in this very pile number 2. You're in this massive shift. Yeah, very, very big shift. Like I would say, like one of the biggest shifts of your life so far, I would say. You had many shifts like this maybe, but this is another very big step, and you will never go below this step again. So you will raise your core vibration, and your life will level up, and you will never fall below that new line level. Yeah, you will never fall beyond that level. Look at the Emperor here. Yeah, you're reaching some kind of new plateau in your life with the Emperor. We have 5 of Cups. You're releasing the old. Yeah, it keeps coming up that you are releasing something from the past. And with the Emperor and the 5 of Cups here, something maybe connected to father energy or masculine energy, or the patriarch, like something with masculine toxicity maybe, or like leaders, world leaders, or something with you not feeling that you are in your power. Maybe maybe the wounds is something took your power away by hurting you, abusing you, maybe when you were a child, because we have Page of Cups here. Once again, that makes me feel like this. It's card connected to the innocence and to the child. Yeah, to the child. But this also shows me how you're purifying this. I love the Page of Cups here. Page of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. This very fresh energy. So nice, pile number 2. Yeah, so nice. What's the last card? 9 of Pentacles. Look at you. 9 of Pentacles. I love 9 of Pentacles. This is you enjoying your freedom, your new life, and the prosperity that came with it. Yeah, the prosperity that came with it. Okay, just became completely quiet. So that is a sign that we have reached the end of your reading. Pile number 2. This was your reading. Thank you so much for sharing it with me. I absolutely loved it. Yeah, I really liked it. And if you feel drawn to another pile, I would recommend you to watch it, because the readings today, maybe it's because this week is eclipse week, are very powerful. Pile 2. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile 2, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So the absolute most important message for you now, and you felt drawn to the bear. We are going to put him here in the corner because we're going to prepare the first part of your reading. We're taking one of these cards, we're taking a couple of tarot cards, we're taking 2 chakra cards. We're going to start with those messages, and then we'll continue with some oracle cards I have prepared. And probably some more tarot cards. So let's see here. So what is the absolute most important message for pile? Whoop. Okay, that's great. I wanted a very clear card. That was definitely a very clear card. So let's see, 2 chakra cards. What is the most important message? Yeah, let's do these 2. And some tarot cards. Nice. Weird. Yeah, in pile number 2, we got 7 cards here. We only got 3, so let's see. Let's start with those. So once again, you felt drawn to the bear. It also has earth element and a number 4. And he's resting here. This is such a peaceful, very peaceful card. An energy coming through. Wow, interesting. We have inspired action. Maybe it's time to wake up and take some inspired action here. Focus on inspiration and the action steps will flow effortlessly. We also have 22 here. And 4 is 2-2. Yeah, 2-2, 2-2. Okay, so inspired action. Let's see, we have 4 of Wands, and we have a number 4 here once again, creating something stable for you maybe. 4 of Wands, we have 7 of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Cups. I actually think we need to do more tarot cards, but let's look at these cards as well. Something is growing very beautiful. Ace of Cups. We have trickery with a dragon and a squirrel. and the green here is the heart chakra. And we have the sacral chakra with passion. Heart chakra, sacral chakra, trickery. Go after something here. You're being called to take action here and to wake up from your slumber and make some dream come true. Make some dream come true. Yeah, that's what I hear. To make a dream come true. And it seems somehow, are you holding yourself back from finishing that book? There's a book here. Or from doing something. We definitely need to do more tarot cards. So let's see here. Make it a little bit clear. Guides. Ace of Pentacles, look at this. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. This is good. This is very good, yeah. I mean, time of 3 of Pentacles as well. What's the last card? 7 of Cups. Yeah, 7 of Cups is the thing. It seems like you need to, trickery of the heart. Interesting, the trickery is connected to the heart chakra. So maybe you have some feelings about your passion. Yeah, because the sacral chakra is a very creative chakra. This is where we create from. And this is also where we feel. And this is where it's the seat of self-worth as well. So, and with the heart here, maybe you have some weird feelings and ideas about yourself and your abilities, which is not true at all. So something with like, it's time to wake up from your slumber. Time to wake up from your slumber. Time to awaken the passion. And it's time to create something now. Focus on inspiration and the action steps will flow effortlessly. With the Four of Wands and Ace of Pentacles here, it seems like you're going to be very successful. With the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles here, it seems like something that you already have started is like almost like you need to finish that, or it's time to make it grow in some way. And with the Seven of Cups here, there is some type of, I don't know what it is. It seems like it's your own, something with your own feelings and thoughts about things that's not really true, that is holding yourself, somehow holding you back. And maybe something happened connected to your gifts and abilities, or your creativity. Maybe when you were a child, the teacher told you you can't write, or a friend told you you can't paint, or a parent told you you can't sing, or somebody is telling you can't do that, or I don't know what it is, but something with yeah, my voice. You need to reclaim your voice of creativity. You need to reclaim your voice of creativity, because it seems like you can be very successful. You can be very successful. Don't fall into the pitfalls. The Seven of Cups here, you know, is very connected to trickery, actually, and illusions and fantasies. But I don't feel like the energy of fantasies here. I feel more like it's a slippery slope. Like you need to not allow yourself to think negative about yourself, your gifts, your creativity, and your abilities. Like don't, and you need to also face it. Something with facing the dragon here, because the dragon stole the acorn from the squirrel here. And I think the dragon is, because I like dragons, you know, I do a lot of dragon readings because I feel a very strong connection to dragons. And I know many of my viewers, my viewers does as well. You guys, you are my viewers. Yeah, you do as well. So some of the dragon feels like this, together with the Seven of Cups here, there's like something like a battle within yourself. So it's like wake up from your slumber, and you know, the bear, the bear. Yeah, stop drinking beer. Bear. The bear has gone into the hibernation, and now it's time to wake up. Look at the moon and the stars. The moon and the stars, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. There's some success on this path of you using your creativity, your passion, to create something that gives you joy and happiness, but that also seems to bring you some type of recognition and some type of abundance and some type of prosperous growth and new beginning in your life. You need to, or you don't need to do anything, but it's a good idea to face the inner dragon, which I once again feels like it's a part of yourself. Face your shadow. That is like your shadow might be carrying the voice of your teacher who told you something, or a friend who told you something, or a parent that told you something, or maybe you tried to create something and you failed and now you feel beaten down. Like you need to because we all fail and we all have mean people telling us things. I think many of us had that. I had that for sure. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's not even funny, but yeah. Innocence. Look at this, look at this, look at you, all cute. The angels are advising you to embrace the wholesome qualities of your childhood. Yeah, so like the creativity of your childhood, like you the passion, you like doing something, it's time to do that, time to do it. The more you do it, the better it is, you know, the better it is. And maybe if you didn't, I think many of you already started this, or you have already thought about it, and you haven't finished it, or you need to evolve it, or you need to take the next step. Could be some procrastination happening here with the Seven of Pentacles. But I mean, with the Three of Pentacles, it shows here, you're going to get recognition. You are ready to do this. You have the skills. Yeah, you have the skills. And innocence says here, you know, as well, it could be that there is something connected to your self-worth or something that somebody told you. You're carrying this as a blockage that creates stagnations and procrastinations and fears, maybe fear of being seen. We have that, many of us as well, a fear of being seen, showing our gifts, because it's very vulnerable. You know, if you sing a song and you're going to share it with the world, YouTube is scary. YouTube is not so much fun. In the beginning, you know, you get so many, what are they called, trolls, and so many negative comments. You know, it's heart crushing. Yeah, it's not so nice. So fear of being seen. So something with the fear of being seen. Heal the inner child comes up here as well. Slay those dragons from the past. Manifestation. Yeah, something with your passion, something with your creativity, something with you believing in yourself. Something wants to be manifested. Pile number 3. There is something that has been released. A good karma, say, or something like that. It's like you are in this energy, or you're moving in this energy, and it wants to be manifested here. So it's almost like the universe is saying, hello, pile number 3, wake up from your slumber, face the inner dragons, go after your passion. It's gonna bring you joy, it's gonna bring you happiness, it's gonna bring you recognition. And maybe you don't want that. Yeah, maybe you don't want recognition, but it's a part of healing. Yeah, that's what I hear now. The recognition in itself is a part of healing. Yeah, that's it. We don't have to make it more complicated than that. It's a part of you healing. I am a work in progress. This makes me feel like, be also like kind. Don't be so, sometimes you are very harsh on yourself. We could be that we have a little bit of some perfectionists in pile number 3. Don't compare yourself to others. That is a joy killer. I mean, that kills everything. And remember that we all have our unique voice. And you for sure have a unique voice. And the more you focus on that and slaying the dragons who tells you otherwise, tells you that you're not good enough, the more pure your creation will be. And the more joy it will bring you. Because creating from this innocent place of the inner child, from this passionate, inspired place, is supposed to be very fun. So we're supposed to have fun. So this will also bring you joy and fun, prosperity. We said that, yeah, joy and fun. And also healing, something to do with recognition. I feel being seen by others, maybe being judged. Time to play. Look at this, this is perfect. Time to play. Make space for merriment. Time to play. Yeah, I mean, this is, you having fun. I don't know, maybe you should paint naked. If that is fun, maybe you don't think that's fun. But yeah, I don't know what, Yeah, stay home a whole day. When you really, if you're in a very creative phase, you forget to eat and you forget to drink. You're just completely creating and just having fun. Bring the fun again. So maybe you lost the fun. And maybe that's why you're procrastinating, or that's why you don't believe in yourself, or what is this thing? Yeah, that's the dragons that you need to slay. Yeah, that's the dragons that you need to slay. Once again, I hear something wants to be manifested, like something wants to be created. A book wants to be written by you. A school, why did I get that? A school wants to be built by you. Yeah, so maybe somebody's building a school. I have no idea. I think that's, because it can take, there's so many scenarios, there's so many different ways, but something wants to be created and manifested through you. Universe wants to create and manifest something through you and your talents, your gifts and abilities. And it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be successful. It's going to make you seen. It is going to make you seen. It's going to trigger certain fears as well. But this, once again, is the ghosts that you need to overcome. The Tower. The Tower. The world. Look at that. The Tower and the world. This is the way. Yeah, this is the way. You need to face the fears with the Tower. And once again, maybe, you know, this is going to create certain, you know, in the beginning, like, let's take YouTube channel because that resonates with me. But this can be anything else for you, of course. This is just one very simple example. In the beginning, you know, it is scary because it's vulnerable, you know, to share your voice like this, and then you get all these negative comments, and it's like, oh, you know, and if you have a little bit of a low self-confidence, you doubt yourself, you know, it's heart crushing and can definitely create a Tower moment. Oh, I'm so bad, you know, and things like this. So, but the Tower and the world here, high achievement, showing it, high achievement. You have to walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Isn't that the lyrics? As I walk through the shadow of the valley of death, I take a look at my life and realize, I don't remember. I don't know where that came from. So maybe music is guiding you or lyrics is guiding you, but something with walking through the shadows of death and take a look at your life. And the rest of the lyrics doesn't really match, but I do see you having to walk through something here. And I think that's true. The fears, that's true, something with your self-worth, and realize, and the lies and illusions about your gifts. Because you are gifted. You are gifted. You are gifted. Yeah, 3 times. I said it 3 times. It has to be true. You are gifted 4 times. Ace of Wands. Look at, what is this? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. The only thing you don't have is the Ace of Swords, and you don't need the Ace of Swords. I don't know why I said it, but I said it. I don't know why you don't need the Ace of Swords. That's what I heard. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Look at this. Beautiful. Wow, you're creating something. Maybe you're already doing this, pile number 3. Maybe you're already doing this. This is a call to go to do it. And maybe initially it's going to be a little bit scary with the Tower, and it's going to be, oh no, you know, I just showed my face on YouTube. And now I'm getting all these comments. You're not blonde. You don't have blue eyes. No, I don't. So, I don't know what happened with me here in this reading. I feel like I became a little bit childish and a little bit, innocent. I think my inner child came out here. And I feel like I'm a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit joyful, a little bit like I became like 10 years old. And I think it's important to bring that part out because maybe it's scary to be silly. Maybe it's scary to be silly. And maybe people made fun of you when you were in your inner child's energy. And somehow, you know, that is you're holding yourself back. The bear is also about healing, you know, so it's like very beautiful healing here. With the Tower, definitely. There's something that also needs to be healed, but the way to heal it is to go through it. The fear of being seen, you know, can only be healed by being seen, you know. Yeah, and it's scary maybe in the beginning, but then confidence starts to build. And also, you know, it's not like God is just throwing you out on the stage and tells you, okay, you have to sing and you can't sing, you know. No, it's like it has something to do with something that you're good at. The universe wants to manifest something beautiful through your vessel, through your gifts and ability into the world. It's meant to be successful. Yeah. And this is a very strong message here. And your biggest enemy is yourself. I wouldn't even call it an enemy. It's just an unhealed part of you. You need to embrace it and hug it and kiss it. And hug your child, inner child, and tell it you are beautiful. If you have memories of people being mean to you when you're being silly or when you have created something, if people are laughing at you when you are dancing or singing or writing or something that you have created, you can use that memory. You know, you can go into meditation and then think about that memory and then change the vibration of it by changing the scenario. This is a very effective, energetic healing. Yeah, you can do this, you know. So it's good to work with the memories also to kind of try to change the energy. And it actually changes in the Akashic records if you also change it in the memory. Because the memory is what is lodged kind of in the Akashic records. Yeah, this was an extra message. Yeah, I used to do that a lot before. And yeah, I created the type of healing where we did that. But this is shadow work, you know, so it's not so complicated and you can do it. Release those old memories. They don't serve a purpose anymore. You are very talented, very gifted. You have something to share. Universe loves you. And this is going to bring you a very Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and Ace of Cups. It's going to bring you a lot of joy. Yeah, you need this. You need joy and you need these very positive changes. And you need to heal your self-worth and your confidence and your heart and all these things. So it's like a full package here. Yeah, full package. Pile number 3. A lot of things here. And with the world here showing high achievement. Look at this. Time for you to heal that creative wounds and the wounds of the self-worth. And step into the world and shine like the beautiful creation that you are. Pile 3. This was your reading. Thank you so much for sharing it. If you want to share your story in the comment section, please feel free to do so. Either way, pile number 3. I wish you all the best and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.